it's funny because as much as it's as a comedy of sorts, it never really. I don't really ever laugh when I watch it. It's all too. It's very sorrowful and there's a kind of melancholy to my experience. I think that there's a, this main character, he has so many troubles and has such a series of misfortunes that befall him. And then in the end, there's a kind of flip, and we suddenly see through the eyes of the secretary, played by Donna Murphy, we see how she had certain feelings for him, and that those feelings of tenderness, love, are I think are redemptive, and give life meaning for Abe. Yes, it's. I suppose I feel a certain kind of, there's a kind of tenderness towards Abe and his plight that moves me, and that I think inspired me to pursue this story. Someone that could triumph but may not triumph. An outside bet, so to speak. And so for me, it's very moving, and it's sad, and it's telling that when we discover at the end that the father, in fact, had seen him as a dark horse. On the one hand, you saw that the father at one point in time had invested hope in Abe and bet on him, but at the same time he always saw him as a long shot. So there's something of a double edge there that strikes me as it's a little it's hard, but it moves me. So that's I think the Italian that we had best come up with was something like scormezzo, or something like scormezza.
Una scommessa. Well, it's a bet.
Yeah, something like that. But you're like a long shot bet. So I don't know in Italian anything better. Well, I would never prescribe a right approach to watching a movie. There is, of course, there's always a political dimension to what one does, even if one is not conscious of it. Certainly,